Halloween, as we all know, is a holiday celebrated on the nights of October 31st. Halloween is actually short for All Hallows Evening, or All Hallows Eve. Most of what we do today in the United States for Halloween are actually old traditions that were carried over by Irish and Scottish immigrants to the Americas. Later on in history, the holiday was also carried over to other Western countries, such as the United Kingdoms, Canada, Austria, and New Zealand. Traditions such as jack-o'-lanterns were carried over. Originally, jack-o'-lanterns were actually really big turnips. This is because of the Irish folklore behind the jack-o'-lantern. In the tale, originally, there was a man named Jack who tricked the devil into a tree. But then the devil tricked him back, and instead of going to heaven or hell when he died, he would be made to forever walk the earth as a wandering spirit. And all he had to light his way was a candle that was in a hollowed-out turnip. Hence the name jack-o'-lantern. But since turnips were more scarce in the Americas, they decided to use pumpkins because they were more abundant than turnips. Halloween originally came from an ancient Celtic festival known as Samhain. The festival originally was a celebration that represented the end of the harvest season. Ironically, it was also believed to be the day where the world of the living and the world of the dead would overlap. They thought this because in the winter all these little natural disasters would happen, such as crops failing, disease spreading, and people getting sick. This made them to believe that some sort of evil was behind this. So to prevent some of this evil, what they did is that they made bonfires and they did a few other things, such as costumes. Originally, it was thought to be believed that people would wear costumes on Halloween in order to scare evil spirits or monsters by mimicking them. Which brings us to our last subject, trick-or-treating. Trick-or-treating was originally thought to have started in England, when, on the holiday, small poor children would go door to door and ask for treats because of their hunger, and were usually given some, such as small pastries. Only later on did the trick part come into play, when people would get tricked by kids who did not receive treats from them. This is what we now call as trick-or-treating. Now that you have some of the history of Halloween bursting within your mind, I hope you have a happy Halloween.